I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And they'll be facing the Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the Vinny Paz, fighting out of Cranston, Rhode Island. He ran this state back in the 80s and 90s. He, of course, is nicknamed the Tasmanian Devil.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Cranston, Rhode Island, in the United States, a 4-time world champion known as the Tasmanian Devil, introducing Vinny Paz.
And this one has all of those. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on him.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Well done with that counter shot. The perfect counter lands. That counter shot lands. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... Here we go, it's round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Good counter punching. Look how that straight's affecting them. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? There's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Insane action. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. That left hook misses. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That punch landed. That counter punch caught him clean. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Missing with the hook. Throws the jab but does not score. Is he going to punch himself out though? Perfect counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter has determined, and Vinny Paz just got knocked down. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's Talk about passing that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
Just boxing. Be smart.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice punch. The straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. And he misses with that straight left. There's a counter shot. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Misses with the straight left. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about passing that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not. Let's start the 6th. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. How about that time counter shot? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Nice counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That counter punch caught him clean. Talk about passing that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot guess that if you...
Here comes round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Catch and shoot. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Catch and shoot. His stamina is off the charts. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. So the referee says, fight on. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.